Hello, Michael. Thank you so much for completing the 3-month mindfulness coaching program. It was such a joy and privilege to be able to work with you. What I wanted to just connect and share and possibly share with others who are considering this program is how did you come across this mindfulness coaching program in the first place?
I was introduced through my boss, our Chief Operating Officer, who introduced a mindfulness session to the start of each of our monthly management meetings, and then gave the opportunity for any one of us who wanted to pursue mindfulness a bit more with Sabina to continue on with the program.
Fantastic. And what did you get out of it? What was the practical tools or skill set or applications that you've taken from these 3 months?
Quite a few. So one of them was at first examining where my energy was going, and then analysing whether it was going in the right place, and where it wasn't, putting in place actions to address that, so I could focus on more of what was important, and eliminate or delegate those things that were burning up a lot of my energy that were less important. That was one. Two, with the type of role that I've got, every day is different. So you come into work with a plan to work on strategic initiatives, and within the first half an hour, that plan goes out the door because you're dealing with issues arising from the operations or people issues. So it can be quite stressful in that regard. Adopting a meditation habit associated with the mindfulness program probably helps me to remain calmer, so my mind is calmer and I can think a bit more clearly and be less stressed in the moment. So that's one. And also, and importantly, I've got 2 younger kids, a 6 and an 8-year-old, who most of the time, my wife has got a demanding role as well, and quite often she's away. So I'm having to deal with them in the mornings. So that's how my day starts. And I think they make a bit of a sport to see if they can get me riled up. We actually spent a bit of time putting in place rituals so that they had less opportunity to rile me up, but also enjoy that moment as well. So you should be enjoying looking after your 2 young kids.
Yeah.
Not finding it a stressful part of your day. So that's been much better, and also being more present at home and really focusing in and enjoying what you're doing in the moment, rather than thinking about all the other things that you have to do later in the day. And I think I've been significantly more productive as a result, and probably better to be around at home.
It's fantastic results. It also was very clear in your survey results and how much change that you have created in this time. I want to just give gratitude to your determination, your tenacity, your application. It was all of that was created because you put in the efforts, and it was very obvious. Even from the very beginning, I would say we completed phase 1 and phase 2 in the 3 months. From the very beginning, you could also already see the changes that you had created. So thank you so much, and congratulations on such a great efforts for that. Lastly, I just want to ask...
Your help, Sabina. Yeah, so you helped me do that, so I'm very grateful myself.
Yeah, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. And lastly, would you recommend this to others?
Absolutely, yes. I'm recommending it to my wife as well.
Fantastic.
Because
would it be
for all my kids? As much as I'm taught for my young kids to rile up, they find riling her up even more fun.
We all have triggers in life, don't we? And would there be any particular type of person that you would recommend would benefit from this, or is this for all types of people who are quite A-type personalities, energetic? Would you say that it does suit all types of personalities?
Yeah, I can't think of why it would suit one personality better than another. So I think it would suit everyone, particularly for anyone that has multiple things that they have to do in a day, every day, and perhaps struggling to get them all done or even get some of them done. And I think the program really helps you become more efficient, more productive, and calmer as well. So you feel a lot better and have more fun doing what you do.
Yeah. And lastly, just one question that I might just add in is what's the point of difference working with me? What do you feel that as a coach that I brought to these sessions that was a little bit different to other coaches you've worked with? What is the different style?
Well, I think it wasn't about we through the program it wasn't about sitting down and going through led meditations or anything like that. In fact, we didn't even get onto a so-called meditation practice until probably our fourth session. The first three sessions were identifying where our energy was going and then what we could do to declutter and streamline that. So I thought that was really good, and I reckon that would be a real point of difference. And it was, and once again, it's not about just doing meditation. It's also personal coaching as well. So yeah, I think that's a great point of difference.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Michael. And again, your efforts have been excellent and you really exceeded in this program. Thank you again for sharing with others.
Well, thank you, Sabina.